Hi there, I'm Robin Lloyd. I've been a piano teacher for over 15 years and attended the University of Denver Lamont School of Music to achieve my Bachelor of Music in Piano Performance. While there, I worked really hard. Becoming an accomplished musician takes daily focused effort and practice. One area that I was always frustrated in was oral skills. With piano and other categories, I had exercises I could do on a daily basis, things that I could study that would directly improve my abilities. But with oral skills, I really struggled. I had a hard time finding things to do on a daily basis that would give me concrete results. What if I told you that there is now a series of exercises designed specifically to improve your oral skill set? Because there is. Harry Spurrier has designed a series called The Developing Musician. It is a series of specific exercises that you can do on a daily basis that will give you concrete results and just skyrocket your oral skills abilities. I have experienced remarkable improvement myself when using the program, and as a teacher, I cannot wait to use it with my students. As a college student, I would have given anything to have The Developing Musician. It would have literally changed my life for oral skills. So, I would like to introduce to you Harry Spurrier, who is going to explain to you The Developing Musician and how it works.
Are you a music student, building your skills and want to improve your ear? I get it. Your musical ear is where you keep the tools to be your best with music. The better the tools, the better the ear, and the better the music, right? My name is Harry Spurrier, and I have a series of videos I created for strengthening musical perception skills. It's called The Developing Musician. Building musical skills of any kind takes practice. Having something to work on is vital, and that includes ear training. If you don't have something to practice, it all becomes very difficult. If you are a music student, you know that training your ear for scales, recognizing musical intervals, and having good rhythm are essential to becoming your best. The Developing Musician gives you a simple way to practice those skills. Sometimes it can be easier to hear what you're listening to when you can also see what you're hearing, as in something like this. There are 3 videos in this series that help improve pitch recognition. This first video is called Scales and teaches the basic major, minor, and harmonic minor scales. The audiovisual input helps you see what you are hearing as each scale climbs up the ladder step by step and then back down the ladder step by step. Every scale is different, and studying your scales in detail is a lot like memorizing the songs that other songs are made from. The sibling of the scales video is the church modes video. Instead of 3 scales, church modes presents 7 scales known as the church modes. Each one has its own sound and structure. The names of the modes are the AEOLIAN, which is also the major scale, the DORIAN, the PHRYGIAN, the LOCRIAN, the MIXOLYDIAN, the AEOLIAN, and one of the stranger sounder modes, the LOCRIAN. Listen to how the LOCRIAN starts. The LOCRIAN has its own sound, but all the church modes give the songs they're used in their own character. Watching them climb up and down the ladder, listening to them in detail will strengthen your ear's library for music. And the stronger your library, the better you will hear and see the music in your own mind's eye. One of my favorites in the series for students is the interval recognition video. Knowing your intervals takes listening to them as many times as you need, until you can write them into your ear. The intervals video shows the 12 main intervals used in music, making it easy for you to study them until you know you can recognize every single one of them. As you can see once again, the space between the notes of these intervals is not only heard, but can also be seen as shown on the ladders. Each interval is played multiple times in the video while using different starting points from the 12-tone scale. As a musician, you want to recognize your intervals whenever and wherever they are played, regardless of what you might be hearing or not hearing. It all comes nice and slowly to give you plenty of time to hear and memorize each one. The next video in this set is an exercise to help build strong rhythm skills. Music is all about rhythm, and the better you are with rhythm, the more fun music can be. Practicing rhythm is about trying different rhythms while being able to keep a strong, steady beat. Let's take a look at how the developing musician can help you make this happen. In the rhythms video, we first develop a slow, steady beat with a single beat on top and then a single beat on the bottom. With rhythm, a slow tempo can sometimes be more difficult than a fast tempo in regards to keeping a steady beat. After we establish the beat, we next divide that period of time into 2 divisions on top and then 2 divisions on the bottom. This gets us started with our exercises for practicing rhythm. Then we divide each beat into 3 divisions on top and then bottom, 4 divisions, 5 divisions, and then 6 divisions. Tapping these out with your hands sets up a steady tempo for more complicated rhythms later in the video. We then combine the top and bottom to build rhythms like this. We have 3/1 with that nice steady beat, 3/2, our first polyrhythm in the video, 2/5, all the way up to 5/6 with the combinations in between, giving you plenty to work on. Practicing these rhythms can be very difficult without a guide to help you through them. This video gives you that guide, leading you through more than 30 patterns, giving you a means to stretch your rhythmic chops. Get steady with these rhythms and be more steady in your own music. If mastering a 3/2 pattern was like learning to walk, a 5/6 pattern is like becoming an acrobat. I hope you enjoyed this video. The Developing Musician is designed to help improve your ear over time. The more you practice, the better you will get. With the Developing Musician, you get about 40 minutes of exercises to improve your ear. If you'd like to get started, click the link in the description of this video.